Hello everybody. Hello, this is Peter Won for Australian Motorcycle News, and a little ins and outs of the Aragon racetrack where the MotoGP is held this weekend. I'm going to try to explain you things so you will better understand what's going to happen. I take you with me for a lap. We have the start-finish straight and the first left-hander. Pay attention. Not only at the start is this an interesting corner, also when you want to do a fast lap time in Aragon, the trouble is if you exit here a little bit, if you brake too late and you are too wide here, then your entry into turn 2 is difficult. Turn 2 anyway is a problem because usually you crash there. Not usually, but a lot of people will crash in turn 2, and you know why? Because they had a left-hand corner, they had a left corner and a long straight, and this is the first time they go to the right. Especially in the morning on the colder conditions, the right side of your front tire is really cold, and even riders that think they're tipping it in gently can just lose it. Worse than that, you can lose it and even crash into somebody else because the exit of the pit lane is exactly here. So people who are entering the track can be taken out by a rider that just crashes over the cold front tire in the right, and that's just the start of this lap. Here we go hard right-hander where you use the front and the rear tire a lot for a long time, and it also goes up a long time. It's blind. A fast left-hander, here you start to brake, and all the time, and this is typically for Aragon, you start to brake with angle and you need to brake forever with angle. So you need a really good front end confidence to be fast in Aragon because you brake a long time with the banking. All the time left. Hard, short acceleration, short shifting over here, all normal. Again, you arrive right-hand banking here, you start braking with the banking and you just do more and more banking. So that's again, front tire confidence is a huge thing over here. Hard accelerating, and suddenly here it goes a little bit down. Here is the famous corkscrew, our version of Laguna Seca in Europe that we have here. Especially this right-hander, it's like you fall off the cliff. While you fall off the cliff, you also have to flip it from right to left and start accelerating on exactly the right moment. Now this corner, you accelerate very hard, you get quickly almost upright, and then you turn in again. It doesn't matter where you turn in. You can turn in late, you can turn in early. This corner is forever. Because on this map it looks like here it's straight, but in reality you start hard accelerating, second, third, fourth, closing it, come back forward to the outside, fifth, really all the time over the left, and still banked over to the left, start braking. Braking, long time into this corner. Actually this is quite a normal corner. Exit, you have enough time to throw it over to the right, really wide, and this is the famous, here is where the wall is, so all the pictures are taken here. A short sprint from here to here, which usually when you're on a good lap you don't even need a track. They could have bothered not even making a track. The fast riders exit here over the curbs and they stay on the curbs all the time until they brake and turn in for this right-hander. Now this is a very important corner, this slow right-hander here. Why? Because if you go in a little bit too hot, in this corner, you will lose time all the way to here. Why? If you're in a little bit too fast and you get in too deep, too wide, you'll not make it in time to the left. You will be too slow on the exit point here. And if you're too slow on the exit point here, you will lose your speed all the way down. This is actually a beautiful straight because it also drops. The guys are going super fast through the gearbox, really high speed. And when they brake, they can brake really late because this is for cars. We don't like cars. This is the entry for the motorbikes. You can brake really late. They are just starting to brake and turn it in. And all the time, braking deeper into this corner. Now depending, if you have a really good front tire, you bring it back early to the inside, make a tight line and let it drift out over here. If you got no confidence, no front tire left, you brake late, you go completely outside, have for a slow time a slower speed and then start accelerating hard. This one here is a huge reminder of your last corner in Phillip Island, because once you're here you don't see the exit, it comes up. But it's so very important. So you don't want to miss it. You have to exit really wide over the curbs to do the perfect line. If you exit halfway the track, your lap time is shit. If you exit outside the curb, you're nearly dead. Just like Phillip Island. And that, in a nutshell, is what needs to be done in Aragon. And I hope this helps you to enjoy the racing and what happened on the track a little bit better. Thanks for watching.